The Financial Reporting Model Improvements Exposure Draft includes proposals on a variety of topics. Prior videos have focused on proposals related to the measurement focus and basis of accounting for governmental funds, on management's discussion and analysis, and on presentation of proprietary fund financial statements. This video will cover some of the other proposals in the exposure draft.
In addition to the changes in the presentation of proprietary fund financial statements, the exposure draft proposes to change the presentation of flows in the governmental funds resource flows statement. Instead of a format displaying revenues, expenditures, and other financing sources and uses, the proposals would report current activities separately from non-current activities. Non-current activities would be defined as those flows of short-term financial resources related to purchase and disposition of capital assets and repayment of long-term debt. Current activities would be defined as all other flows of short-term financial resources.
The exposure draft also proposes replacing the requirement to separately present inflows and outflows of resources that meet the definition of extraordinary or special items. Classifying extraordinary or special items required making determinations as to whether the transaction was unusual in nature, infrequent in occurrence, and within the control of management. The exposure draft proposes to require reporting of items that are either unusual in nature or infrequent in occurrence, without regard as to whether the items were within the control of management. Additionally, a disclosure of the programs, functions, or identifiable activities to which the items relate and whether they are within the control of management would be required.
The exposure draft also proposes that information about major component units be presented in separate columns in the reporting entity financial statements, or, if that is not feasible, be presented in the reporting entity's basic financial statements as combining statements. This would eliminate the existing additional option of presenting this information in the notes to the financial statements. Also, the exposure draft proposes that budgetary comparison information be presented only as required supplementary information, eliminating the existing option of presentation as a basic financial statement. That information also would be required to present variances for final budget to actual and original budget to actual.